so washed out. Buenos nachos, amigos, and welcome to Through the Tomes, a Dungeons and Dragons adventure with an amateur DM and his wonderful patient friends, doing Dungeons and Dragons with adventure modules, pre-built adventures, maps, resources, all kinds of stuff, fun resources to show you how easy it is to do, to have fun doing Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Petey Rave, your amateur DM. Here with me is my team, my squad, my party. Playing Wind and Summer, we've got Daisy.
Hello.
Playing Toby Underborough, we've got Brett Hibbard.
Just shout out to all the Toblerones out there.
Playing Lucius Zanero, we've got Matt.
Live from the cathedral, here I am.
Yes. And of course, playing Solero Talion, we've got Drew.
Yeah, I'm more of a Take 5 guy myself. Toblerones are fun and all.
I'm the number one halfling in airport convenience stores.
All right, I'm gonna crack open the beer of the week. Dungeons and Dragons and beer go together like peanut butter and jelly. But I've got a wonderful. I've already had this one, so it's not like a live reaction. But I've got one from Vezasur, who I've had before. But it's called Mangolandia. It's a mango blonde ale. It's actually pretty nice.
I've had strawberry blonde ale, but not mango. That's interesting.
So hey Daisy, what are you having tonight? What's on your drink menu for tonight from the exotic land of Milwaukee, I believe. It's a Miller Lite.
Ooh. There we
go. I had the cameras in a small window, like the small pop-up window, and I thought it was like an America-themed can. But it being an America-themed can koozie.
That's the effect I was
not
going
even
for.
that. Not even just America. It is the Indianapolis Motor Speedway symbol with all the American dumb shit around it.
I was going to say, so not only is it America themed, it is possibly the most American themed.
Yeah.
Is there
when we bought it, we had Canadian friends with us at the track. And we were there, and even we were laughing at that with them. That this is the most American BS that race cars.
Yes,
but yes.
And for
Miller Lite
sake, I am drinking again the Zocavesa stout by Stone Brewery.
Nice
with the upside down label.
Stone unturned.
I don't have a beverage.
I've got an almost still not flat 2 liter of Diet Pepsi.
Yeah,
I could drink the Coke that I poured out of 2 cans into a glass so I could throw the cans away. Yeah. I'm not sure how long those cans were sitting on this desk. Probably at least troublesome. 2 days.
Yes,
if not 3.
I wonder if
we're all adventuring.
I wonder if there's there has to. I gotta look up if there's local micro soda companies like microbreweries, but for soda, other than the dude that shows up to place. Other than the dude that shows up to those which convention? I think it's there's the dudes that show up to the conventions.
Wait, the ones where it's a giant thing and you buy the 1 cup and you can keep filling it off of there. Because I remember that at DreamHack and it was great.
I think they go to all the conventions. I forgot the company.
They should. Those are
what is this artisanal soda people?
Yes, kind of. Yeah, I know there's a place in Austin. There's a company in Austin, right, that does soda stuff.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
But all right,
Wild Bills is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Wild Bills is the convention people. And there's like conventions where they have to like they sell their soda, but they also have to sell Coke and like regular soda because of agreements that the convention place has with soda companies. So it's like,
That's great.
yeah, so it's hilarious. Like you see them, they're like fancy shit, and then they also sell like Coke and Sprite and some of the other stuff. So it's like, it's wild. But
right now I gotta hang for you for Tahitian treat. Is that weird?
Yeah.
Hey, come on now.
But yeah,
it's all moon mist.
we are here with the dungeons and well, not the dragons yet. And really not the dungeons yet. But we're here with we're here rolling dice and killing monsters.
Roll them bones.
Hell yeah. Have we done that Rush album? Roll the Bones?
No, we have not. We have not done that Rush album with the rapping skeleton.
Yes. We're doing Dungeons and Dragons. We're back with our
Yes.
adventure again.
Somebody
recap,
touched a thing.
Yeah. So to recap, I'm fresh off their adventure with dealing with Mega the Brash or Mega the Splash. They took on some local tasks, to kind of help out around town, doing some like doing an odd job. And the job that they were provided with, that they were asked to do was to look into activity around the Dragich Winery, just a bit out of town. Days or so travel out of town. Which is a local winery that was a function that a family owned a winery that supplied stuff for the town, and that had been dormant for several decades, 50 or so some odd years. That the family had abandoned for as long, and somebody passing by will curiously notice activity and noticed like the smell of fermentation back into the air while they were passing by, and reported to the town, or at least sent in word, and Darren Malik asked our party to join in on a trek to see what's going on, to scout it out, see what's happening.
I said, hey.
Yeah.
What's going on?
And it turns out there were odd fey-like creatures running the place at the behest of what they later figured out was a hag that had taken up hold and was producing wine with grape juice and goblin blood. They're not quite sure why. They haven't really ascertained why, but they know that that's what's happening. They they decided against freeing some goblins in a cage.
At the time,
we
thought it was not prudent at that juncture.
Yeah, it wouldn't be prudent. And they were set out to explore the winery, saw some different rooms, found a flying broom, and
yes,
which is fantastic. They stumbled upon the bar and heard some giggling invisible creatures. Decided to leave them alone. And then they found that they had found a lemon tree, and they decided to with an odd scarecrow and sword.
They decided.
And then somebody decided to pick a lemon, causing the defense systems to engage, and the scarecrow and the sword to come to life.
Look, guys, we were all thinking it. Come on.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, I don't believe we need to roll for initiative. Let me see the combat tracker. No, so let's start this by rolling for initiative.
Oh, good. My favorite. Oh my gosh, the screen is so tiny.
Is everybody in Fantasy Grounds?
Wow.
Yes, I am. Yeah, who are we missing?
Yeah, I am.
I see 3 people out of 4.
Oh, I'm in Fantasy Grounds, but I didn't.
Or is Sarah Connor around?
It's showing again that I am Sarah Connor.
Oh, it's odd.
And that you are.
It's showing that I'm a kitty lady, but it has my name under it, my stats. So it's just like it looks like that to me, not like that to Petey.
Ooh,
wow!
Great initiative roll from Lucius. Nice. All right. So it's gonna be fun. Okay. So let's start things off. Summer, as usual. Start things off. So if I remember correctly, who was it that picked? I think everybody was in the position that you're in right now, right? I think that, and I remember that Solero grabbed the flying sword and just kind of animated flew out of her hand. Lucius picked the lemon. Yeah. And I believe it was the doors open, so you guys saw what happened. The pseudo dragon's off on the side. Old Mortal is over here, and Chavo just outside the door. So what would you like to do?
So I'm gonna go to the scarecrow and try to beat him up.
Yeah.
Fuck him up. With your thwack staff, presumably.
Yes. Oh yeah, my thwack staff is still, the stats aren't quite right in here, by the way.
Yeah. At some point we're gonna. I think. It's
I didn't target the thing. Dang it.
That's fine. But we know.
Well, I mean that's still a good roll, so don't let it go.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We don't need. It's been 2 weeks and.
2 weeks since last played D&D.
So, but we know it hit.
It's actually a 23.
Yeah, but either way, it hits.
Okay. Okay, so I'm actually targeting him now, and I'm going to whack this dude.
Be surprised how easy it is to hit this.
Uh-oh.
Partially resisted.
Partially resisted? What?
It's okay. So
Time to dig through that character sheet
from non-magical attack. But it's a thwack staff, so it should be magical. So I guess it doesn't. Again, the other thing, it doesn't seem to realize that the staff is magical. So forget that you saw that happen. Your character doesn't know. It just hit well, so you did full damage.
Okay. And my thwack staff is showing in Fantasy Grounds as a +2, but D&D Beyond it's a +3.
Yeah.
So that would have been 5 if it matters.
Okay, yeah. Every hit point matters.
Okay, so I did 1. Just a sec.
I wonder if there's a way to. I don't know. There's gotta be a way to like attribute magicalness to an item to an attack. But yeah. So are you gonna do your?
I think I'm gonna do Flurry of Blows.
Yeah.
Right now. So I can try to analyze this thing because I'm super curious. What is this thing?
So go ahead and do your hits. Do your hit.
So this is just going to be unarmed strike.
Hits. Oh yeah.
Okay, so there's
that one that makes sense. So this one is partially resisted. I don't have to fix it. Because I think
your
it's with
fist
your
ain't
first
magic.
your fist ain't magic.
Yeah.
So now you know what you know. It's extract aspects. So that means vulnerabilities, resistance, immunities. So you kind of like you go in there, you hit you with your extract staff. It hits good. Then you go back with your blows, and it doesn't seem to hit as well. But you do get in your extract aspects, and you kind of connect your key to the scarecrow, and able to kind of like get a read on it. And you're able to read it. So vulnerabilities, resistance, immunities. Okay. It is vulnerable to fire. It is resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical attacks. It is immune to poison. And it is immune to being charmed, exhausted, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, or unconscious.
Immune to, wait, say the last line again?
So condition immunities are, it is immune to being charmed. Poison would be damage immunity. So it's immune to poison damage. It is immune to being charmed, exhausted, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, or unconscious. You can kill it, but you can't unconscious. It doesn't have a brain. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a construct. So obviously it can't be charmed or frightened.
It talked psychically.
Yeah.
Did you say poison?
Yeah, it is. She at that point she would have relayed that it was immune to poison damage and immune to being poisoned.
Boo.
There's no blood to pass poison through. It is just a scarecrow.
Okay.
So I think
I'm taking my notes in my Summers Analyze Creatures doc.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have discovered this thing is vulnerable to fire, immune to poison damage, and resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing attacks made with non-magical weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then you can't charm it. It can't be scared. Can't be paralyzed.
Never
can't
scared.
be poisoned. Yeah.
Ain't never scared.
Okay, so I've got one more attack left now.
Yeah. Do
So
the thing.
okay, am I still targeting it? Oh wow, okay.
What is Bone Crusher up to these days?
The world may
Okay.
never know. Okay.
Turn is complete.
Okay, so you do your unarmed strike, you do your thing. All right. While I do that thing. All right. Okay. Lucius.
This one was higher than usual.
It's always good to know.
Let's see. Okay. I would like to mold earth, let's see, right there, to make the scarecrow fall down into a 5-foot pit. Can I do that?
I imagine so.
I don't see anything saying no.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it just, if anything, it'll just make it have to use 5 feet. Or movement
Right.
extra to get out.
That's fine.
You just dig out you just do, which I believe is one of your cantrips, right?
Yeah.
mold earth. You kind of
my other cantrip is poison spray, and I'm all of a sudden realizing just how bad of an idea this was.
Yeah.
Damn
Without a
Drew.
mouse? Or...
Yes.
No, with the situation our characters are in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's always different options for different situations, and there's no wrong answers. Just more difficult paths.
There are no wrong answers, just bad answers.
just more difficult paths.
Yeah, I will move Earth and make him fall into a hole, and then deposit it 5 feet this side across from Wind and Summer.
Okay, so it's like, so you kind of hold out and you do your hand movements, you do your like your earthbender hand movements, and then the earth beneath the scarecrow. What's that burp? Kind of parts and becomes loose, and it starts to lift up, and a good 5 foot's worth of a pit forms under the scarecrow, and it doesn't know any better. It just kind of like lets it happen, and then you make a mondo pile behind it, of dirt. Yeah, I think that's your action. You have anything else?
Pretty rad.
Like
you know, I am.
Would you say it was super red?
One more thing I'm going to do. Oh, never mind. Yeah. That's my turn.
Okay.
Wild shape requires a full action.
Yeah.
That was very high pitched and fast.
Yes.
For those at home.
Toby is up on the docket
I don't have much I can do. I mean, I have things I can do, but they're the wrong things to do. So I think I'm going to hold, and in case somebody needs me to fix them.
Okay, so you're gonna hold your.
How do I do that?
So the one thing about holding actions is that it expels the use of that, unfortunately, and so.
Okay, so it's a 1 per encounter type deal, or.
So if you hold an action to cast a spell, you're supposed to mark off that spell slot whether you used it or not.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
cantrips, however, that's still free.
Then I guess I will just I'm going to try to move. There we go. I'll move over here, and then I'm going to hit this button, and then the fool scarecrow gets to hear some noises.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's not the thing that it was trying to.
Because I could do some terrible things to this scarecrow and that sword, but it'll also do some terrible things to other people.
Yeah. All right. So let's.
Wait, do you have heat metal?
I do not. I do not have heat metal, but that is a damn fine spell for all kinds of uses. That you could use that for so many different things.
All right. Let me go into pull up
terrible things mostly.
Does this ent happen to have a piece of metal embedded?
Yeah, is there a horseshoe and like in a branch that somebody put there?
Yeah.
I just thought you could set up like a tag team where somebody just stabs a dagger into it and leaves it, and the other guy can heat metal on it.
Okay, so
any tag team with New Jack actually would do that.
Just get somebody that has the high iron in their blood and be like Magneto in X-Men 2.
Exactly.
All right.
You have to see it though. It has to be manufactured.
So, I think. Let's see what he's gonna do.
Oh God.
I mean, what? I think it was just. So it was just attacked, but it was barely attacked. So I wonder if he would just focus on whoever was fucking with the lemons. See you. So, he's going to point. Oh wait, no wait. Oh yeah, this scarecrow. Where's the scarecrow? He's gonna point to you. Or actually, what is? All right. Yeah. Okay. A spell attack.
Wayne Hardnett Jr., professionally known as Bone Crusher. He's 49 years old from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah. It's supposed to be
in 2003,
attack,
he told everybody that he's never scared.
Okay, so he's gonna make a spell
But does not
attack
answer
with...
what happened. Sorry.
He's supposed to do a spell attack, but it's supposed to be +3, but it's not. It's not proccing on this thing. So he's gonna reach out, and he's gonna reach out his hand towards Lucius, as the person that did the picking of the lemon, and he makes a skeleton apparate over you, which reaches down reaches down and attempts to take hold of you. It's almost like a ghostly skeletal hand that is coming towards you and reaching out to like make an attack at you. Okay, so it's +3. What's your AC again? It's 12. Yours
14.
Okay, so it misses. So it's just kind of like, okay. On a hit, the target. Okay, and it doesn't say anything about a miss. Yeah. Okay.
Like gets a little bit of my hair, and I'm like, stop that. Leave it alone.
Okay. Okay. Multi-attack. Okay, but what about... Vicious Mockery. Is Vicious Mockery an action or a bonus action?
It can be a bonus action. Is it?
No, it's an action.
Is it?
I think, yeah, it's an action. Okay, so yeah, I can't do that.
I played a bard for a long time, but it's slow. There's. I stopped, and now time goes on, and I forget more and more things about them.
Yeah.
Well, I would imagine that it has to be a sentient being for me to mock viciously.
It doesn't need to understand you, I know.
But yeah, it just needs to be. All right. That's it for him. All right. Also, let me. Okay. So give Chavo Solero's. And I forgot to roll for Mortal's initiative.
You're Oh yeah, that yes.
Oh yeah.
Mortal, come save us.
Okay, he rolled a 6.
He'll be around.
His turn will come.
So cool. The one person that was below me in initiative order.
Yes, it was because he didn't roll. Hey, you've got Chavo.
Well, Chavo's below you.
All
right, that's his turn, and now the flying dragon.
Flying S word.
Flying dragon. Flying sword. Oh, flying dragon. Flying sword. All right. Let's see. I think it's just it is a long sword, and it makes a long sword attack. So it just it positions itself as if it's being wielded by an invisible attacker. Rears back, swings down at Solero, and misses. It's kind of like you're able to kind of just like just dodge out of the way because it just kind of makes a very mechanical attack, almost like very. So you're able to kind of read its tell, and dodge out of the way very easily. Yeah. And that's all that the flying sword can do. The pseudo dragon. The pseudo dragon. Well, actually, the pseudo dragon has the same initiative as mortal, so it's gonna. It would have higher dex though. Pseudo dragon is gonna stay with mortal, and hold its hold its bite, because he heard Summer mention that it can't be poisoned. I heard Summer yell out, "No poison!" So he's like, "Oh, I'll bite it," but he's gonna wait and hang out with mortal and hold its attack. And, I love that I hear mortals ding like if I'm I'm a player. Mortal's gonna so mortal. So the dragon's waiting here to hold the attack. If somebody kind of comes out here, mortal is gonna come in and assess things. Okay, he's gonna be here. And okay. What's that? Okay. He's going to shoot the no, what is he gonna do? He's gonna poison. He's gonna create bonfire. No,
It's a classic.
I can create more Bone Crusher facts. Seems that Bone Crusher took 10 years off to raise his children.
Oh.
Aww.
When Google gives you, people also ask, what happened to Bone Crusher?
Well,
Which at home, if you want to have fun, Google search is great. If you ask how many rings does Chuck have, they'll give you the right answer.
All right, he's gonna, since he's not, he also is light on options based on the spells he prepared. Let me look at D&D Beyond and see what spells they actually prepared. I'm pretty sure he had more spells than I'm seeing here, but I could be wrong. All right. Nope. That's all spells. And oh wait, is he out of spell slots? Oh wait, I think I don't remember if he used up all his spell slots. He might have. Yeah. Oh crap. So all he has is his crossbow bolt and his cantrip. So yeah, he's just gonna make a crossbow bolt attack and miss.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
So now I'm seeing that he's going to stay here. And he has, let's do claws, but same thing. He's gonna hang around. He's gonna stay close. Because luckily he can, he still has a couple of potions of healing. He had 4. Mortal gave one of the potions to, or he administered. Did Mortal administer one of the potions to Summer our last time? I think so.
It was not me.
So.
Yeah. I believe I gave him.
I don't think I've. Was
No,
this
Yeah, I
time?
haven't used any of mine.
Yeah, Mortal definitely gave me one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody gave her one.
He popped one. Okay.
Yeah.
So, he's gonna have it at the ready. Not right now, but he's gonna be here to be able to administer potions as needed because he can do them as bonus actions. Because of his belt, that makes it so the belt makes it so that it operates in his hand without having to unstop it or fuddle with it. Yeah.
Mortal power.
That's it for Mortal. Now it is Solero's turn.
Okay, so I don't know exactly how I'm going to deal with a floating goddamn sword. So I'm gonna try to duck by the sword and get to the scarecrow.
Beat it up.
I know I'm complicit in this, but I'm still going to say, damn it, Drew!
Yeah.
This is your fault.
It wasn't like you were like, oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. And then
I'm rooting for you, Drew.
Do I have any charges left in the sword? My sword.
The sword. I don't think you use that much. I think you start with error that keeps popping up. You start with, I gotta give it the new name. You start with like 3, I believe, right? And How many?
I didn't bring up D&D Beyond. That probably would have been helpful.
Yeah, I know you. I have. Well, it says 1 expended on your D&D Beyond sheet. I don't know if you were using D&D Beyond when we played last time. I remember correctly. I don't remember if you used it since your last long rest. If you said that you used.
Oh yeah.
Or until the last dawn. I think it's.
Okay, so I do have charges left.
I think you should. I don't remember if you used it during the last couple of while you've been in the winery, in the last couple of fights. You may have used it once, maybe against a troll.
That sounds plausible.
Yeah,
that passes the smell test, but I can't confirm.
I would have had to been paying attention.
Because it's an extra fire damage, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So you can do condemn, which does D8 extra fire damage.
Yeah.
So you just gotta.
I feel like
when you hit a creature, first you gotta hit the creature, but you can decide to do it after you determine whether you hit a creature or not.
So then. Okay.
The choice was made for you, Drew.
So then a backswing.
The backswing.
That's better. You should. If you would have done that the first time, no complaints. Second time, still no complaints.
Oh shit, that's a critical.
I love that. I love that Solero Italian is Mr. Backswing.
Yes,
truly.
Mr. Backswing.
So I need
you do those
D6.
reverse curls.
So you'll hit the backhand modifier on your attack.
I didn't see how much that was.
Okay,
I didn't see it.
Wait,
what the hell happened?
They rolled and they disappeared.
Yes.
Why is it causing an error? What the hell? There's script execution error, has property value, has no, what? All right, it updated some shit and and it's causing. I'm gonna not now, but I'm probably gonna have to bring everything in as far as characters.
Oh boy.
But not now. Oh boy. All right. So that's it. Rolled a 3, so that should be double dice. And there's no modifier.
Oh, I need to roll.
So so that's the 6 damage, and then it's an extra D6. It's an extra D8 of fire damage.
Okay. So
you already rolled so it was 6 plus 2, which is 8. So you did nice 8. 8 hit points of bludgeoning damage. Wait, what does vulnerability? Oh god, what does damage vulnerability? What does damage vulnerability do? Matt, do you remember?
That's a good question. I don't know. It's never. I never get the chance.
A creature or an object has vulnerability to a damage type. Damage of that type is doubled.
Okay. So
sweet.
So that means so you did 2 fire damage, doubled to 4, plus a 6 and it's magical, so it's not half. So you did total of 10 damage.
Yeah, it's magical.
The sword is magical. That's the work of Mr. Backswing. Damn, that crit. All right, I believe that's your turn,
Helpful.
right? Chavo.
Chavo, I want to charge. I know it's not going to be magical, but
it'll be fun. And he'll eventually populate this space, but he'll charge through him. Ram.
Ram you.
Ramming speed.
He hits. Which means
I don't like that I immediately recognized that and that you were able to say that.
Ram you. Yes, first 3 damage halved to let's see 1. But let's see. Okay. Must succeed on a saving throw. Versus Shovel. Unfortunately, he succeeds, so he stays upright. So unfortunately, he does not get knocked prone. So ultimately, Chavo went and did 1 point of damage, but hey, he's helping.
Okay. He's in the points.
Sure-footed. All right, that is it for him. Summer.
Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is try to
myrtleize him.
I'm gonna kick this flying sword.
Yes.
But
Wait, no, never mind. Hold on. I'm gonna thwack it first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thwack staff. Oh, why did it?
That's a couple deuces.
Is it supposed to do that? But anyway, they were terrible rolls. I don't know why it rolled twice. Anyway.
But yeah. So unfortunately, you missed with the slack staff.
But yeah, I would like to use another key point to do another flurry of blows, so I can attempt to analyze this thing.
On the sword? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and make your strike.
Where did my key points go? There you go. Okay. Targeting this guy.
Arm the ship's lasers.
Hey.
That definitely hit.
Is that a successful kick?
Yes, successful kick.
Ooh, I've wounded it.
You've wounded it, and you do an extract aspect.
The kick of knowledge.
You again, once again, you kind of like you swing with your thwack staff. It kind of like floats out of the way, and then you kind of like off of the motion, do kind of like a side kick. As you kind of like post follow through, you just kind of like rear up and hit a side kick. Are you able to catch it off guard? You know, because it's not really a thing with eyes, so it just goes through its motions and on feel. So you hit it to the side. You've focused with that kick. You're able to kind of like reach out and connect your key, and you're able to extract aspects which I believe it's immunities and conditioned immunities and things like that. Okay. There's no particular vulnerabilities, and there's no damage vulnerabilities, and no what's the other? No resistances. This is but it is immune to the following things. And it's a little bit obvious, but it's going to be an obvious list. It's immune poison and psychic damage. So it would be, I believe, immune to the vicious mockery, because I believe that's psychic damage. So immune to poison damage, immune to psychic damage, conditional immunities. It is immune to being blinded, no eyes. Immune to being charmed. Immune to being deafened, no ears. Immune to be frightened. Immune to being paralyzed. Immune to being petrified, and immune to being poisoned.
Good lord.
Yeah.
How do we kill this thing then?
Magical fire.
I mean, it's not immune to damage. So
beat it up.
Yeah,
that's right.
Hit it. You seem to kind of like knock something loose into in its form. You were able to hit it, and it did something, and it affected it. It felt weird, but you were able to affect its form.
Okay. All right. Well, I am going to use my last unarmed strike. Hope it hits. Oh my gosh. Yay. Max damage. Check it out. Oh, that's not max. Close. Cool. Yeah, so hey guys, beat up the sword. This seems to be working.
Yeah.
It's immune to most things.
Yeah. It's immune to most things conditional wise. But not a lot of things damage wise. It's just immune to the obvious things that a construct that is not a living creature would be. It is poison and psychic. No brain, no blood work.
It might maybe acid would hurt it. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a metal, so an acid would corrode it. I imagine. I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
Turn complete.
Mm-hmm.
I will shut up because I would rather it get damaged.
Yeah.
It was the same pitch as last time, which is still higher than the normal windows.
But what was the speed? The same amount of time?
I'd say normal. What is going on, Fantasy Grounds? Please reach out. Had all that time and didn't think about what to do. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'm gonna turn into a wolf.
Ooh.
A woo.
A woof.
Wolf. Zombie wolf.
Wolf.
Oh, werewolf.
Werewolf. Yeah, I'd love to. I want that dialect coach that's on Wired. I want him to watch that movie and talk about that accent.
Oh, werewolf. The yes. That is that. I remember watching that when it first aired on television. It rocked my world. That MST3K.
Yeah.
That Estevez brother.
Okay, so I'm going to. So you're going to be a wolf now. Invisible. Where's the wolf? Hey, Wolfie. Hey, Wolfie.
I know this is. I assume this isn't what you were talking about, but now I have Warren Zevon in my head.
I mean, there are worse things that have.
I was about to say there are a lot of worse things and a lot worse things to have in your head than Werewolves of London.
Like the expectations of Werewolves of London, and then hearing Kid Rock start to sing.
Yeah,
that's a bummer.
I got to tell you about the time I was in a bar in Denton and a certain 2-note bass line came on. That'll be in the after show or the back room, the bootleg back room.
Post show hangout, the show. All right, your wolf is.
Is it going to be the good bad company or the bad company?
This was it.
The all right.
Tension was palpable.
Yes. So you did your thing. So you are now a wolf.
Okay. I am going to go try to bite this sword.
Ooh. Yeah. Bite this is very nice. Bite the sword.
Sometimes you bite
with
the sword.
Advantage. Sometimes the sword bites you.
Okay. Wonder. I think wild shape is an action.
I feel like you are correct. I think it has. No, I guess you're right. I thought it allowed a
let me
an attack. No, I think you're right. I think that's. I guess that's all I can do.
Yeah, I think for now at least, I think there might be something later in your level up.
Oh yeah, I think at some point you can can do wild shape as a bonus action.
Yeah, I think not yet. Right now you're still.
At some point
it takes you a little bit longer to like connect with and like embrace and transform into your beast shape. It's still oddly enough, even though you're a were-tiger, it's still I
don't know what you're talking about. I am definitely a normal human.
I am human. What is going on, fellow humans? It's still a new process, incorporating it into like your combat and your activity. So it's still a longer process. So yeah. So you hope that
you're like when Sailor Moon is mid like Sailor Mooning, and it's that weird like this. It's the background is a texture in which a cutout of a silhouette of Sailor Moon is.
Yes.
You're waving your wand
very
around.
Relatable experience.
Sailor Moon. She is
watch some Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon. But yeah. So you're now.
I mean, it's not a bad time.
You are now a wolf. But that is your turn because I don't believe the wolf has much bonus action. It doesn't have any bonus actions. But
yeah, that's it.
All right.
Oh. That was very high pitched, higher than before. So I'm gonna hit the control key so that I can come on in. And the flying S word. God, this is weird. All right, mortal, back off. I'm totally gonna click that to make that go up to the front. Whoa, I just had something pop up on my screen. Sorry. And it was Fantasy Grounds. I just saw the Matrix there for a second.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna.
I have to look into plugins and stuff like that.
I'm gonna sling a bullet at this flying sword.
Yeah.
I'm helping. Yeah. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to do nothing. I guess that's the end of my turn. I come in, I miss, and then I'm done.
And I miss. Yeah. All right. I was gonna look into. I'm trying to see if. Okay. I have to look into that later. All right. It's not a factor. That's not a factor yet. The scarecrow. Is let's see. It's gonna just simply focus on attacking the creature in front of it. Let's see. Okay. Well, that's not a thing. It's just gonna. It points at. It seems this facility. You know what? It points at. It points at Summer and what's the effect? What's a good effect? Hold on. Yeah. Let me see if I can. Okay. 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 So it points at Summer.
Bass guitars. Oh.
And
Nick time.
Well, it's gonna have you roll. I guess it forced you to roll a wisdom save, and you succeed. You kind of like you feel the sense in your mind and your gut. This like he seems almost amusing, kind of like in a twisted way, and you feel this overwhelming need to laugh. It's almost hilarious, the situation, the scarecrow.
Oh
But
no.
it's just like, it's a laugh. Oh, this is funny. It's like, wait, no. And it's like, in a moment, as soon as you start to do it, I'm like, wait, no. What am I laughing at? And then you snap out of it in that quick instant. And you're like, oh, well, that was weird. Then the spell does not take effect. Yeah, because you saved your handedly made your wisdom save.
Save versus Family Guy.
Damn. I mean, you might have to just resort to clawing at y'all.
So I have this thing called the analyze creature reaction.
Yes.
And I don't know if this counts, because it says whenever an analyzed creature misses you with an attack, you can immediately use your reaction to make an unarmed melee attack against the creature.
This wasn't an attack. This wasn't an attack.
Okay, that's why I was like, this is actually an attack? I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, an attack is literally, it would be, the easiest thing to know is if it has to roll an attack roll. Like,
Oh, gotcha,
if it's a roll to hit, then it's an attack. Like a spell that just takes effect and you have to save against wouldn't be an attack. So
gotcha.
All right, so he uses his action once again to kind of like put somebody out of action, but it doesn't work out. Yeah, things are not working well for these creatures. The flying sword takes on. Let's say somewhere, and takes an attack, and he hits. He's gonna roll his slashing damage. He does 6 points of damage. You see him rear up again, like if it's being wielded by an invisible hand, and just slashes through you, and you kind of like slices into your side, and kind of like it hurts, and you kind of does a pretty nice little chunk of damage. Yeah. Pseudo Dragon at this point, he didn't find a reason to nobody came into his space, and he didn't end up needing to use his action. So it's like, you know what, I gotta get in there and help. So he goes in there. He doesn't know quite what to do, so he's gonna fly through these trees. And he's gonna do a bite attack on the scarecrow. Oh wait, no, he knows better because he knows he doesn't do magic damage. So he's gonna do a bite attack on the sword, and he misses. And
Aw, Sue.
And at this point he stops. He was about to run away again, but then he's like, "Wait, no. I know what happens if I try to run back." So he finally learns not to get killed by an attack of opportunity. So he's just there flapping his wings, like, oh. He just like chomps at midair, and it barely kind of catches a glimpse, and mostly like hurts his tooth. The mortal's like, oh, poor old fella. I'll help you out. And he's going to take on the sword. He's gonna use his. Let's see. He's gonna use his dagger. Yeah, he's gonna use his dagger. But not as a range attack. It's like, oh. And he misses. Unfortunately, prestidigitation is an action, so he can't prestidigitate himself to to anything. All right, what else? That's an action. Okay. That's all for what he can do. Or mortal hasn't been too successful in combat. All right.
Yeah, mortal.
Solero.
Alright, let's.
And Summer is back on deck.
Let's go ahead and get my shit swing out of the way.
Your force swing.
Yep, you did it.
Yes. Okay, let's give it another go.
You should move the wooden sword to your offhand.
Hey, there you go.
This is your backswing. He's Mr. Backswing.
Mr. Backswing.
Oh, I see.
Anybody
what
giving you a glove for your right hand?
The offhand stuff must be screwing stuff up because it looks like anything that's in my offhand is not modifying the dice roll.
It is like screwy. Something with the offhand thing. I need to go. I could reload Fantasy Grounds right now, but like, while taking off the offhand stuff. Like I could probably let me see. I could try. Well, let me see. I could do that real quick. Well, after you do your turn. So it would be partially resisted. It would be.
But the thing is that has the +3, which isn't right.
Yeah. So it would have been 1 point of damage resisted to half. And it's rounded down.
Does it go below 1?
It might have been if it's. You round down. Yeah. Okay.
So I did none.
Half of 1 damage would be none. So it's just like it just resisted the damage. Well, no, it doesn't resist the damage because again, the magic property. Because the magic property, you're using a magic sword, so no, it doesn't resist the damage. It's still 1 damage.
Cool.
There we go.
Rather than 2, so I just have to take off 1. Oh, that's okay. Let me actually
clear your throat.
Let me see if I'm gonna shut down Fantasy Grounds temporarily, so you might get booted out. You will get booted out.
Yep.
And then I will.
So many errors.
Yeah. And then what I'll do is, it shouldn't take too long, theoretically. Load. Take off weapon handling because it might have added a built-in thing. So I'm gonna take off the plugin, the extension. Also, let me change tracks.
Hey, Matt, is your Skype still doing the weird colors?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know
Mine
if
is
it's... Okay, I didn't know if it was worth, like...
Sorry, I've got
restarting.
my animal.
Aw.
Mine is off camera, but right just below.
Yeah.
Getting
so it's up again.
We've been taking the big one since she's going to work during the day and there's nobody here. The big one sort of gets anxious alone, so we've been taking Riot to this day camp for dogs, and watching him on those cameras is hilarious.
Aww.
Seeing his tail like curled and like bone upright and like wrestling other dogs and then like just like bouncing to the next dog is the greatest. Like, oh, you're having fun with other pups.
His little friends.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Fantasy Ground should be up. If anyone wants to join it.
Gotta get in first so I can get Wind and Summer token.
Yeah.
I'm acquiring that file list.
Issue.
And it's just taking a while to load. What's going on? There we go.
My fault.
Clogging the internet tubes again.
That's right.
No. I'm still Sarah Connor.
That's odd.
That's so weird.
What are these boxes? What?
Can't I move anything? Why is it frozen?
All right. Still in the correct turn.
Oops.
Whose turn? Oh,
Sorry.
Dustin. You're not dead yet.
It's weird because I can open like
Whoa.
the combat tracker and things, but I can't move the window. Oh, there it goes. That was weird.
Also, it looks different. Whoa. It's like something procced and something. Okay.
Patch Tuesday.
Patch Tuesday. I should.
Okay, it looks like it built in the primary hand offhand stuff. So I'd have to make a.
I mean, to be fair, that should have been something they should have seen early.
That's two hands. Oh, that's offhand. Okay, so O is offhand. One is primary hand. Okay. It's weird that it looks different now that I did that thing. Even though I had already done the update. I guess that plugin was updating. Engineers, not designers.
Programmers specifically.
Oh yeah, programmers.
Let's be clear about this.
Yes. Sorry. Programmers. Oh wait, no, not that correct.
Yeah, nobody's driving any. Yeah, nobody's driving a train around here, shoveling coal into the furnace to make locomotion occur.
Come on, baby. Do the locomotion.
Tom Cruise tears into crew for not
following. Kind of hate you for that one, Squirtles.
Tom Cruise tears into crew for not following COVID-19 safety protocols. If I see you do it again, you're fucking gone. Tom Cruise expresses frustration with crew members on the set of Mission Impossible 7 after he saw them breaking COVID-19
to somebody's stomach.
Two sources close to the production confirmed to Variety.
Because he's a very tiny man.
I didn't think Scientology believed in most modern medicine, so that's weird. But whatever. Neither here nor there.
Also, I'm still weird. I'm so confused. Rodney Dangerfield trended today, apparently.
Slow news day.
Yeah. Also, Rosemary trended today.
DMCA is apparently currently trending because Twitter apparently is
Yeah, the Dungeon Master Crafting Encyclopedia.
Yes.
I Wario 64. What's he telling me to buy today? I closed all of my Bone Crusher facts.
Side note, one of my friends, while I'm still waiting for this to load all the way, one of my friends at work has taken it upon himself for all his friends to be like, yo, I'm going to get a bunch of extra PS5s. You give me $20 plus the cost of a PS5.
I was going to say, I didn't have any interest in one, but for $20, yeah, I'll take one.
Yeah. Like, he's literally just like, yo, like, I will do all of the work. I will have all of the tabs open. I will spend all of the time and all of my thought process. He's gotten like 6 people PS5s or the Xbox One Series X or whatever the fuck it is. Like, at least 6 or 7 people. Like, the motherfucker's just... He's a sneakerhead, so he's just running the same sneaker game that he's always done.
Yeah.
I will say that my F5 button was fast enough in the 1 minute that Walmart had Xbox Series X's. I bought Daisy a machine that will play 4K Blu-rays.
Yes.
And they got me.
I just want to watch the new Lord of the Rings extended edition in 4K.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't?
And other stuff.
And I knew that I wasn't getting a video card in 2020.
Yeah.
I was like, I got it in the cart. Yeah. I'm one of the lucky chosen ones.
They're making way more game consoles than they are graphics cards currently.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Which sucks.
This floating sword is a Bitcoin miner getting a hold of our stuff.
Yes, we must defeat it. All right, so you did your attacks. Now we have Chavo. Unfortunately,
yes.
If he could go at ramming speed, that'd be great.
Well, it depends on who's attacking. So is he attacking the Scarecrow? Well, he can ram, but whether he can charge. So whether he can charge.
Let's ram the Scarecrow.
Just a ram, just a Scarecrow. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be his ram, his read access memory, his random access. No,
right.
Random access memory.
Yes, his random.
He hits!
Hey.
Yay for Chavo!
Huzzah for Chavo.
His 1d4 of damage that's partially resisted. So he does 2 damage to have to 1. But hey, it's something.
It's more than 0.
Instead of 3?
It should be it's 1.5. It's halved.
So I
it's 1.5 and it's rounded down, regardless of fractional things. So it's 1. Yeah. So he would so his options for damage are 1, 1, 1, 2. Or 2. 1, 1, 1,
or 2.
2. Yeah.
1, 1, 2, or 2, right?
Oh yeah. If 3 would do 4. So 1, 1, 2, or 2. It's like that. It's like it's his special dice right now. If we were playing Mario Kart, it's 1, 1, 2, 2. Mario Party.
Mario Party 10.
Mario Party 10. Yeah.
Was it 10 or Super Mario Party?
Super Mario Party. Not Mario Party 10.
There's a video game reference in here somewhere, and we'll find it.
Party. All right, but that is Chavo's.
You gotta shake that can. Shake that can with your Wiimote.
Your HD Rumble.
Oh, hey, that's a noise.
Yeah.
Never heard that one in a while. I don't know why it still amazes me. Let's see here. Yeah, so I think it doesn't seem like I'm doing much good with the scarecrow. I am going to keep attacking this flying sword. There we go. Alright, so I am going to... Where'd it go? There it is. I'm going to thwack it.
Thwack! It has been thwacked.
Inside of a tool shed.
Ooh, he got some heavy damage.
It has been thoroughly thwacked.
And that +2 should be a +3.
Okay, so it's a 9. It's a 9 damage. So it is like, so it is. Oddly enough, it's hard for it to look rough with the sword, but like it is like you can see its shakiness and its difficulty of like keeping its like animation. It's going at 4 frames per second. You know, it's like no.
It's like when I try to play Flight Simulator.
Exactly. So it is rough.
Okay, so I will just use an unarmed strike as my bonus action this time. Try to kick at this guy again.
You hit,
Oh my gosh,
and then you don't have to roll the damage.
I don't want to.
It's
So rewarding.
so yeah. So you hit it. It's just like, and then it's like it flies off, and it just kind of like lands, completely inanimated.
Yes, definitely.
So it doesn't disappear or anything. It's just like on the ground now.
Yeah, I think. Let me Google something.
Stand by.
Senpai dies. And Google has what happens when a flying sword dies? So when it dies, it does not disappear. It can't really be used for much. So magic and it's dispelled.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I get a new sword?
It is, and it just dies. I mean, you can look at it; it just looks like a regular sword.
Okay. Cool.
It has been. It looks fairly old and looked sharp. It felt sharp at the time, but it's just an old regular sword, regular ass sword.
All right, I am finished.
And Lucius.
Don't do that. Stop that. Well, I
won't.
I'm a wolf, so
yes. So you. Oh yeah.
I guess I'm going to ineffectively bite this.
Yeah. You know, bite. Oh Wolfie. Oh Wolfie.
Yeah. I'm gonna bite the scarecrow.
Gonna charge at this. Pounce.
Wolves don't pounce.
Oh, okay, they don't.
No. I get advantage.
You get advantage. Is that in your character stuff?
It's in the wolf. It's the tactics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you get advantage. So that's good to know. And it also has. There's also a saving throw involved as well. So.
Is there?
Yeah. So I mean, for the scarecrow. So you definitely hit.
That's.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't target anything, but that's fine.
Yeah.
But you definitely hit.
How about that?
Oh, ain't that some? All right, and then wait. Oh wait, no. If it's a creature,
Oh, yeah.
Scarecrow, I don't think is a creature. It's a construct. Let me look at. I have separate stats over here.
Creature envelops constructs. It's really weird. I think creature is the catch-all for like everything.
It's a construct.
Basically, everything that moves.
Okay, a construct in D&D is basically a robot. It is a creature that has been animated in some way by magic.
Neat. Oh, burrito. Oh.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, yes. Which is good. Because then now it has to strength saving throw. Which it has it rolled an 18 minus 1 for 17.
Oh,
minus 1 strength modifier. But
you know what? I'm not even mad.
Yeah. It overcome. You can overcome.
Like, good on you, Scarecrow.
You rolled well. I believe that is it for your turn, right?
That is it.
Okay, so now it is Toby's turn.
That was higher than. Whoa! I've got 2 of me open. Okay. So I'm just gonna hang back. I've got nothing to add to this scarecrow activity, and nobody seems to be hurt. So my area of effect spells not gonna work when we're huddled up next to a tree.
Yeah. All right. So you're holding your turn.
Yeah, I'm just I figured that the 50 people surrounding the scarecrow are probably better equipped than I.
Hey man, you can walk around this tree, and huck your sling at it.
I could, but if I don't, then we might kill this stuff during this exciting episode of what happens when you grab a thing off of a thing.
All right. So it's gonna.
Look, I was gonna play the rogue.
I'm into it.
Check for traps, but
yes, all of those things.
Well, I mean, if, not to peel back the curtain, but if you checked for traps, you wouldn't have found any. There are no traps. Just somebody that might be prepared.
I've been cautious though.
Yeah. It's hilarious. But it's a beautiful set of circumstances. All right, so he's gonna attack with his claws. He attacks with one of the claws. He swings out at Summer, kind of misses out. You kind of like dodge back, do kind of like a lean back dodge. He comes back with the other claw.
Oh wait, I get to make an attack if he missed me.
Oh yeah, he does. So.
Shit.
Oh yeah, monk shit.
Don't
monk shit, everybody. I've never been able to do this. This is
that
exciting.
DMS. Don't monk shit.
I need to stop eating snickerdoodles.
Punishing parry. You still have your charges, because
I'm gonna eat one more.
So I don't think you've done it since.
This is not the thwack staff charge. This is part of my druid path thing when I did the
monk path.
What's it called? I don't remember the name of it. It was the critical role thing that just came out like 2 days before.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's part of that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool.
What is it called?
Analyze creature reaction. It's under my list of reactions.
Okay.
Yeah, so whenever an analyzed creature misses me with an attack, then I get to immediately use my reaction.
Oh, okay. To make an unarmed melee attack?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it sounds like, yeah, like if this dude gets 2 attacks and he misses me a second time, I don't think I would be able to do it again.
Yeah,
I think it's just using the reaction from the turn.
Yeah, you can use your reaction and then you use your reaction, and that's it.
Yeah,
but that's fine. It's so did you already do the thing?
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
You got
it hit
for 4 damage.
somehow.
Have to 2. It has an AC of 11, so it's not hard to hit. It's not a wily creature. It's just a big scarecrow. You can just whack at it. You also have the Thwackstaff stuff, which is the punishing parry. It's just
Yep.
That's all.
Which I think I probably could have used that when something hit me. Was it the sword? Something did damage. I wasn't.
Yeah, and that would have been if something had hit you. Okay, if something had hit you. Okay, so I forget that's for if it hits, and then your stuff is if it misses. Yeah.
Misses. Yeah, it's opposites.
The yin and yang of it all. So he rears back. It's like rears back. He takes that punch, that reaction punch, and he rears back and gives you a receipt of his own. It gives you a receipt of its own. So it is going to attack.
Now this one, I could use the Thwackstaff, I think, right?
Let me make sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna check.
Well, hold on. You can.
No, it's a reaction.
If the attack misses you, you can immediately.
But I only get 1 reaction
as
per
a
turn,
reaction.
though.
Okay, yeah. As a reaction. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense. Okay.
Can't be too OP.
Okay. Only so much dope monk shit. Ooh, yeah. That's heavy damage.
Cool.
Also, you're gonna make a crap. It doesn't have it on. If you could be so kind and to do a wisdom saving throw.
How do I do the saving throw? Do I just do a wisdom check?
It should be under your. It'd be the S under your whiz. Next to your whiz. In Fantasy Grounds, or it should be under. If you're doing a D&D Beyond, it would be under your saving throw box.
In Fantasy Grounds, on the first page, main.
Oh, okay.
Down the side.
Okay, got it.
It's the S and you.
That's saving.
Yeah. So you
I certainly hope so.
So you feel like you kind of feel when you get hit with that slash, you kind of feel this chill, this like sense of like dread start to like come under you, and it's like, what's going on? What's the situation? Then you like, wait, no, I'm awesome. Wait, fuck this, and then you just like shrug it off, like what? And you can tell that again, it's not going to take control of your mind. You're too disciplined, like, for this. Like he's not gonna get you with that weak ass stuff.
Your mindfulness training is coming. You had a thought, an invasive thought. You acknowledged it, and then it went away.
Oh my god!
Exactly.
Address and dismiss.
That is literally mindfulness.
Yes, exactly. And you were.
I will alert the party. Be like, dude, this thing is messing with my mind. Heads up, everybody.
Yeah. So it's like, all right, that is all that it can do in its turn. The flying sword. And it's infinite, not wisdom. Oh no, the flying sword is dead. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I was like,
Just
the
a sword
flying
now.
It's just a sword.
Just a sword.
So the pseudo dragon will flap over, and make a bite attack on the scarecrow.
Go Sue.
It's going great, guys.
Trying so hard.
It's actually not going that bad as I thought it would have.
Yeah.
I mean,
really
only
not.
one of us is almost dead.
Yeah.
You gotta find the happy balance between optimism and pessimism.
Yes.
That's kind of that's the key.
I heard it too. All right. So
I thought we would be destroyed by now.
Okay. So Mortal quickly he kind of like taps you on the shoulder and then like here take this. He kind of operates a bottle into his hand and kind of like here, and it kind of like tries to pour a healing potion down your down your throat. Summer.
Oh gosh.
Like here.
Does that work if I've already had my action? Like
yeah, I mean he's doing the administering of the potion. It's just
okay, cool.
like a baby bird. It's just,
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yes, please.
All right, let me
Glug 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 glug. Take that.
So now he only has one
Like
potion.
it's an American
dangling from his
domestic.
belt. All
I'm
right,
gonna
and then
have
a
to buy
potion.
him some healing potions when I get back to town.
So he's gonna. I'll just roll it in the chat. Roll. All right. Is it slash roll?
Yeah.
2d4 plus 2. Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. That's 8. So you heal for 8 hit points.
Cool.
I went ahead and altered it for you there.
Thank you.
And that's his bonus action because of his belt. He's able to take or administer potions as a bonus action. So for his action, and then over your shoulder, he's gonna fire a crossbow bolt at the scarecrow. And he misses. He just fires off to the side. So, well, at least he was able to help you get a little better. So, that's it for his turn. And we have Solero.
All right. So bad roll.
Yep.
Hey,
You're back.
It still worked.
That's like the second time it's ever worked.
Yeah.
Your main hand.
Nice.
A little bit of so it's 5 damage, so not partially resisted. So what it would have done it 2, so I had to add 3 damage. Okay.
because the sword's technically magical.
Yeah,
Well, then,
it's magical. So I don't know what I think I have to. I'm gonna try re-uploading everything and like figuring out, but yeah, it might not come into.
We can poke around at it.
Yeah.
Man, can anyone burn this thing?
You hit it,
I mean,
so
I
you can if you I mean,
sick burns.
Solero can has been doing it. He hit it.
You know what?
fire.
Yeah, let's use that charge and
I know,
throw this
your
D8 of
third
fire
charge.
damage.
Man. I don't regret my choice, my circle choice, but Circle of the Moon has some pretty dope shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
At level 6, your attacks in beast form count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance.
Yeah.
oh, dang!
All right, so
I keep having these thoughts of like,
oof,
wait,
5
do I get
damage.
that? Do I get
5
that now?
fire damage, doubled to 10 because it's so there
Nice.
you go. And you follow through with that with your sword of your sort of verdict, and you follow through and you pump in that divine energy from the sword and that charge, and it like has that you see that magical fire kind of engulf it and kind of like strike at the scarecrow, and it just kind of like wraps around the scarecrow and it's like, and you feel like it got hurt bad.
got.
Yeah,
It got. It's still holding on. It's
Whoa.
Oh dear.
Whoa.
It's like, and your backhand has failed you for the first time ever,
No,
Mr. Backhand.
Mr. Backhand.
That sounds like a euphemism. I don't know if I want to be Mr. Backhand.
But the main hand worked, so that was, it's a trade-off.
The flipping of, something worked. So
Yeah, at least one of them worked.
okay, and then now Chavo.
Mm-hmm.
Chavo the goat.
I thought this
doing a
would be
ram.
taken care of by now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just-
that Chavo. This scarecrow seems to be having a lot of health.
Butthole.
He hits,
Mm-hmm.
and he does
Come on.
3
Deuces.
Deuces. So it means 1. There's a point of damage.
What? You could insult him.
My lord, it's my turn again?
Well, I mean, I didn't know that I would need to insult him.
Okay, well, I will try to thwack this dude.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Very nice.
Very nice. That should be a 7, but I don't think it matters because of the rounding.
7.
I mean, it is a magical weapon if that...
So yeah, it should do the full damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it was it's 7. So what was it before? It was so 3. So it adds another 3 damage. Okay. 49. Okay. It's looking rougher.
Alright. And then 1 good kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A good Sparta kick. Or a good back kick. And that is resisted technically. Is your unarmed strike damage accurate in Fantasy Grounds?
Yes.
Okay.
Only the thwack staff is off.
Yeah. I might have to do a re-import.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Lucius.
It sounds normal again.
What is normal? At this point.
Whoa, man. I think this. I'm just gonna bite him again.
Yes. Oh yeah. I'm
At
trying to roll.
advantage because
Yes.
of pack tactics.
Advantage.
That's what we like to see.
Okay. Damage. 2d4. Okay, 2d4. Okay, 3 points of damage. Let's save. Does not save. Failure. 2
Yeah.
with -1, so 1. A dirty 1.
Dirty
so-
one.
So it is prone.
Ooh.
Nice. And also in a hole still.
Yeah. So it's like
Kick it.
So you've all been like swinging down at this scarecrow, like that's like 5 foot shorter.
Oh shoot!
I mean, he could still attack. It's
Can
still
I
like
be there then? Because that's where I had the dirt mound.
Yeah, I mean, you can be.
Oh wait, no, that's Chavo. Never mind.
That's Chavo, and I mean, I'll say that like he's
Chavo.
like,
Yeah,
he's,
I'm not worried about.
He's
Chavo.
a mountain goat. He can like scamper.
I'm worried about Chavo.
Oh, he can climb dirt. It's cool.
He's
He probably
dirt.
enjoys.
I'm not worried about Chavo's ability to stand on a pile of dirt.
Yeah,
That's better.
He's shorthand.
I believe in Chavo and what he can do.
But do you believe in magic? In a young girl's heart.
I think that is it for the wolf. Now it's time for Toby.
Whoa, that was even. It's getting outrageous. These beeps. I'm gonna go ahead. As I have targeted the fool scarecrow.
Fool.
And it looks like I've targeted myself somehow. So here we go. I'm going to go to my actions. And I'm going to go... Abracadabra.
A 30-minute mark. Abracadabra.
30-minute warning.
A 30-minute warning.
Yes, I'm going to mock viciously the scarecrow.
So how do... Okay, so is it a save?
It is a DC of 30. It's a wisdom of... Let me get my... I don't know where that information is on this page, but I've...
So it definitely failed.
Okay.
Yeah, and then...
And it does a D4 of psychic damage.
Yeah. Okay, and then... Nice. Very nice.
Suck it.
Yeah.
If you only had a brain. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, there's a nice amount of psychic damage. Which oddly enough, it's not.
Your brain, I'd be hurting if you'd only be
squirting.
Curtain.
If he only had a brain.
All right, and I believe that is your turn. Yeah. Not to presume.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
I did it for you.
yes. The scarecrow. He's just gonna reach. What he's gonna do is gonna use half his movement. Okay, so it was
looks like half
by
a
the wolf.
movement.
Okay, so I was gonna say like, he's gonna use half his movement to get himself unprone. So. And since he's not really moving, so he doesn't really need his movement, he's gonna continue to do his claw attacks. At Summer. Hitting misses with one.
Ooh, do I get to do my reaction on this one since it's a new round?
Yeah, it's been your turn. So you have your reaction again.
Targeted. See if I'm quick enough. Ooh.
Nice.
I'll laugh real hard if Summer kills somebody on one of these.
With my one damage I keep doing.
I mean,
well, not necessarily the scarecrow, but just any
somebody. She'll do it. This
Eventually.
one of those things. Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh, it's like you like he swings at you with the claw and you give it a like a puncher's duck under, and then you come in with an underhook into its body for whatever, the hay that comes to its body, and it does some damage. It's odd that it is able to affect its physicality that way, but it does, and it's looking pretty hurt. It's hurting for a squirtin'. He's gonna try another attack. This time it hits.
Ruh-roh.
I know that you have.
Wait, what?
He does it. He has multi-attack, so he's gonna do with his other claw.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was the damage.
Lilu Dallas multi-attack.
God.
I do you want to do your Blackstaff reaction?
Oh yes, thank you. Probably a good idea in this instance.
Because it's just one over your
Reaction.
So you're gonna roll a
Use
d6,
charge.
and then that'll add to
Oh
your
yeah,
AC.
that's right.
So your AC is 15. So you roll a d6. I think you could type
Cool.
/roll d6 if you want.
/roll d6. That's it.
I think so. Yeah.
Let's try.
Okay, and that makes it a 17. So it definitely means it misses. So
Eight.
And potentially causes it to miss you. If the attack misses you because of this bonus to AC, you can immediately make a oh wait, no.
A melee with the quarterstaff.
Oh wait, you already used your reaction. Never mind.
Oh, that's why I was okay. Never. Okay,
Yeah, sorry.
All right.
I was just excited. I was like,
Roll again.
never mind. That would have been cool.
What?
Okay. Would've been fun.
Sorry, I was like, I suggested doing the thing, but then I realized that she had just done a reaction. She could do 2 reactions.
Wish maybe one day.
That was I was just excited for you to be able to do the Thwackstaff stuff because you get to immediately make a melee attack, and then you can add that whatever you rolled to your roll, so you're gonna add for another 2 damage.
Okay, but instead he's gonna try to hit me, or he did hit.
He did hit. So
Now
he does his damage. So he did 9 damage.
Okay.
And then you'll need to do a wisdom save. Okay. Wow, that was almost 3. I don't know about your screen, but on my screen it was almost a 3.
It just like hung there. Yeah.
Yeah, that was wild.
Oof.
You were almost frightened. Yeah, you could feel that you were, but again, that same feeling. It was like, "Fuck you!" Like you
Is this an anxiety attack? What is this?
It's like you realize, oh no, this idiot, this magic, and you just shake it off. Shake it off.
The hater's gonna hate.
Yeah. Hate. Apparently, Pitchfork gave the new Taylor Swift a 7.9, and they gave the previous new one from this year an 8. So I'm like,
oh,
is there something?
What about the re-recorded versions of her old music?
Hey, we'll see.
I knew she was trouble when I walked in.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there was new T-Swizzle songs out there. I'm behind in
There
time.
will never not be new.
She has 2 whole new albums released this
my
year.
goodness.
She's the Pride was the second done.
Nothing else
Yeah,
to do.
the second one she just described as like a sister album to the first one. Like it sort of works on similar subjects in different angles.
Yeah,
I guess is the right one.
yeah. So it's cool stuff. Awesome for 2. So
Trouble.
So Pseudo Dragon come in, he's gonna bite the Scarecrow, and he bites it and do his 1d4 plus 2 piercing damage, which is partially resistant to a 2. He did 2 damage.
We'll
It would
take
have been
it.
hilarious if he did. It would have been hilarious though. Wasn't this the case if he had done the last 2 damage? But alas, no. It was different that time.
Not yet.
It was deeper.
Yeah.
It was deeper, weirdly enough. All right. Let's get the scarecrow. Mortals like
Yes, please.
mortal.
Deus ex Tortuga.
La Tortuga.
He shoots his crossbow, and he hits.
I was so happy to see that sign.
Yeah. He does a 6. He kind of hits into his physicality. Rolls a 6, which rounded down to 3 points of damage.
Testudo Greca. Latin for turtle.
Yeah. All right, and then that is that for him. That sprite is inconsequential.
Also translates to loot.
Yeah. Give me the loot.
You know, I can see that.
Bad roll?
Tortoise
Not bad roll.
Yeah. You hit him.
Bluegrass.
You swing
Also
with your
translates to bluegrass.
brewgrass. You swing. It's
back.
8 damage. Resisted, so it would have done only 4 damage. So yeah, how do you
How do I want to
do this?
Dang it, why couldn't it have been last time so I could just set the motherfucker on fire?
Yeah.
That'd have been cool.
So does it have...
Oh, Scarecrow is on fire.
What I would want is, for when I swing, for the hay and the scarecrow to just explode
Yeah.
Hey.
from his chest. Just hay everywhere.
Yeah.
Just hay everywhere.
So it's like you swing it and you like slice open the front of the shirt that he's wearing, and like the hay gets all over Summer. Like it's like, and he bursts open, and then it just it mostly gets over Summer's feet and legs, because he's still inside that pit. So you kind of like you golf swing, and then that kind of like does a spray up of hay all over Summer, and it just kind of like collapses and like just like kind of like in place, and it kind of keels over and like just is standing there still as an inanimate object, listed over onto the side of the pit.
Yeah.
You are done with.
Okay, so now about making some lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
tree.
Lemon tree.
I would
Or
like to
Or a
examine.
limoncello.
Yeah. I would like to closely examine these lemons to see if I can discern anything particularly special about them, or if we did indeed just risk our lives for some plain ass lemons.
Citrons.
Yes. So I'm gonna say make a nature check.
Okay. Oh gosh, I don't know if I can click this. I'll try.
Ooh.
That was medicine, so the answer is no.
Yes.
But just,
They seem like lemons.
just okay.
Yeah. Seem like lemons.
I rolled an 8. They look like lemons. Okay. Hey, does this ranger have any input on this nature?
I I was gonna say, let me go up with the druid.
Yes,
If we're
maybe I
inspecting
should have-
nature, probably we
Yes.
should probably both look at that. But
Yeah.
also,
You can
it's an
make it.
intelligence check, which I'm bad at. But
It's almost a 3.
You are able to accurately discern that these are some lemons, some really good lemons, some beautiful lemons.
Excellent.
It's actually some really beautiful ripe lemons, but just because it's in a really good spot with a lot of light, and it makes sense for like this place does get a nice, fairly consistent bit of light, basically based on the arches of the roof, the angles. So it gets for being inside like a space inside of a building that's only exposed overhead, based off of the roofs inside of it, gets pretty bright and gets pretty bright light. So it looks like a well maintained, well pruned, well watered as it needs to be. I don't know if you have to water a lemon tree, but well maintained.
I mean, at least some.
Yeah,
Well cared for.
well cared for lemon
You
tree
tend to-
and lemons.
The
are
tropics tends to be full of rain.
Mm.
nice.
Well,
Some-
I will pick these lemons with Solero, I imagine, and stuff my pack full.
Yeah, so you're able
Do they
to
fit
I'm gonna
into
say,
pockets?
Let me see. How many?
Move over beef jerky.
That's what I
I,
was.
So
I have to do a little bit of rearranging where it's like, okay, now this is the beef jerky pocket, and this is the lemon pocket.
So I'm gonna say you were
Squeeze a
able
bunch
to,
of
based
lemonade
off
into
of-
one pocket. Just stick a straw.
I'm gonna say you're with some help. I'm gonna say you're able to pick 20 lemons
Nice. Each
Yeah.
or between the both of us?
between the both of you. You can see that at least if you're picking the ripe ones, you can see that there's a few more that are young, probably not worth picking. But if you're picking the ripe
Gotcha.
ones that are worth kind of taking right now, it's 20.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how
And you see
many.
that where some have
How
been
many
picked
lemons are in a
previously as
peck?
well. But yeah, you can see that a few have been picked prior. Like there's places where a lemon would have grown. Like if you pay close attention, but like this, it's maintained, but also it's been maintained. It's also as lemons have gone ripe. Yeah, because it is the end of spring, for the most part. So quite a bit of this has probably been picked over the I guess over the spring. I don't know how lemons work.
No, in
Fucking
spring
lemons, how do they work?
in spring those lemons are a flower. In
Yeah.
summer those flowers become a fruit.
Yeah. So, but they those of you who got a few of the lemons.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah. So you see that a few have been picked, but
I mean, a peck is a fourth of a bushel, so
We'll make those lemons into juice later.
Yeah, got the juice.
Okay. I will use.
Okay, so let me
I'm eating
also
19 healing.
acid damage. That citrus
Okay.
out.
I'm gonna make you visible
What's
again.
what's your health, Summer? Is Fantasy Grounds accurate?
That's how much wounds she's had. Yeah.
She's been wounded 19.
Yeah.
No, 19.
I have a healing potion that I can use.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you want
Because
yeah.
I think I
I
used.
kind of hate to go into that basement half cocked, but I think even more hate to wait yet another hour.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't worry about it. Daisy, I've got a potion.
And I have healing abilities.
Yeah.
I have healing abilities as well, but I don't want to burn it yet.
Yeah.
Right.
I've got fake magic with me in drink form.
Yeah.
Delicious, delicious magic
We
beverage.
got alchemy.
Though how does drinking multiple potions work in 5th edition? Do you have to worry about any of that stuff?
So like witcher potions?
Not over the counter potions. No, there's no issue.
Okay, so like wild potions or like
there's like
unknown bottle
and weird potions and stuff like that. I imagine there's rules, but that depends on the potion. And this is stuff
you don't have to worry about them sloshing and becoming some nightmare in her guts.
Yeah, no, these are. This is
polymorphed into a fish. Now here you go.
This is alchemical work that has been worked on for centuries. Centuries. Like there's
it's the good shit.
So like just like we know how to pasteurize milk now, we know like just from how all the years of history, we know how to make things well without having to have issues of
so there was a Louis Pasteur of cure light wounds potion.
Yeah.
And
exactly. But yeah, over the years, the work of making potions has been basically perfected. Like for
none of that meth lab shit.
Yeah.
The bathtub healing potion.
So if you're buying it at a store at a city, you're getting just good standard healing potions. Or a town, most of the time, you're getting good healing potions.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how much does a healing potion heal?
2d4 plus 2. Standard healing potion.
So that's what my roll was. That's a 1 and a 1 plus 2. So
4.
So I would get 4 back.
Okay, so you're at 15. Or you're at.
Well, I will use a charge of my Balm of the Summer Court.
Ooh, that sounds
which you
fancy.
can even. I think you can even doing the. Wait, let me see.
For 6 health.
I had good numbers when I played on the Summer Court.
Yeah. And you also get one temporary hit point.
Ooh.
Nice. So that's.
Wow, take it.
6.
Use it or it goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
It'll feel good for a while, and then you're like, I really don't feel that good.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Okay, so you guys are hesitant about even resting for 1 hour?
Yeah.
I mean, we've beat up all kinds of stuff.
I don't know if there is an element of surprise at this point, but I think
we
would surprised we haven't made it down there yet.
Mortals I imagine sooner or later this Marjorie lady's probably gonna want to come out and deal with what's happening. So now or never.
All right.
Come hold me tight.
So that's just Mortal's opinion, and the pseudo dragon is like, and he's like kind of cowering a little bit and a little worried. He's able to psychically. He's a limited psychic. I think psychic. Like of telepathy. He can communicate simple idea. The pseudo dragon is like communicating this like simple idea to I'm gonna say specifically Summer, but I think everybody is like he's just scared. He's not sure if we should even go down there. He'll try to he'll try to help out, but I think he's a little bit trepidatious of even going down there. Doesn't understand why we should.
I'm gonna pet Sue and tell him it's okay. We'll keep him safe.
He kind of like he leans into it like a cat. He's like,
love it.
So, as the party decides to make its moves towards what's going on in the downstairs area, we'll go ahead and call it for tonight. It's about to hit 11, and it seems like a good point. Yeah. Good stuff. We
right.
dealt with. We've got some lemons, and we dealt with the scarecrow.
We made some progress.
Scarecrow with the resistance to literally everything we're doing.
Yeah, with the resistance to non-magical damage, which is fine, but it's still be able to take care of it. Yeah, that was another fantastic adventure. Thank y'all for hanging out with us for another edition of Dungeons and Dragons. As I look down and out the camera because I'm managing things. Be sure to be with us here every week on Rebelli TV, either on Twitch or on YouTube, wherever you're at. Follow us at the other one. We're live on Twitch every Tuesday with Dungeons and Dragons, every Wednesday with Record Breakers, where we talk about music and discuss albums. Every Thursday with Space Truckin', with Brett, Daisy, and I doing the No Man's Sky. Occasionally with Matt hanging out with us and and providing color commentary,
posting,
yeah, and letting us know what's going on the Dallas Fort Worth Craigslist, which is always fun. But yeah, that's that fun Let's Play / podcast that we do every week. But it's always the fun of that. So check us out. That's on Rebelli TV every week. That's our schedule. Sometimes we might do additional stuff here and there, random other streams based on whoever's inspired to do one. But yeah, follow, like, share, subscribe if you can. If you want to throw us your Bezos bucks by subscribing with your free Twitch Prime, that'll be fantastic. But anything, we'll take and we will appreciate and we'll love. But yeah, until next time, don't forget to love each other. Hasta los huevos.
Bye-bye.
Toodaloo.
# find Luke.
Peace out.